right, guys, we are back at Muskingum University with pro staff member and Muskingum University archery coach Craig Holycross. Sir, awesome to see you again, buddy.
Yeah, man.
Here we are.
Glad to have you guys back again.
Yeah, this is fun. So last year, go back in our feed there for a while. Last year, about this time, it was a lot colder than I remember. Mm-hmm. We came and shot against some of the archers, and we're going to do the same thing today. That got a lot of good positive review, and it was fun. So what do we got going on for us today? What are you putting me up against here?
Yeah, so basically today, we're in the middle of indoor season right now. So we've been shooting a lot of spots. They're just going through some warm-ups right now, doing a little blank bailing and stuff like that, getting stretched out. But we have indoor nationals, and next weekend we'll go down to James Madison University in Virginia, and they're going to compete there. So we're in, I guess, the final days of this.
Yeah.
we're in pretty serious preparation mode right now, so we figured we'd get you guys out here a little bit.
And beat up on me.
And see how you do against some of these student athletes.
Oh, for sure. If you hadn't already, go back on the Pursuit podcast that Ben and I run. We did an interview with Craig. You can get the full rundown of the Muskingum University archery team. It's a relatively new program. I believe this is only the second year, the second full year of competing. So it's a relatively new program. Awesome program. He's doing some good things here. It's my wife's old alma mater, and it's his alma mater, so it's a special place for me. But with all that said, we're done with that. I'm ready to shoot my bow. I got my bow. He's going to give me some of the best people that he's got, and so I'm ready for the challenge. So here we go.
All right, let's do it.
Let's go. All right, so your coach brought over my competition. Craig brought over Colin, Grace, and Kylie. I'm glad I didn't mess that up. So these are going to be my competition tonight. Hopefully they treat me pretty good. Before we get into that, I wanted to just kind of talk to you guys real fast about the program. You know, you guys came in, you're sophomores this year, so you were basically right in the program from the very beginning. And then you have a different experience because you were able to be recruited. Yes. Go ahead and put that mic right here in front of your face for me. There you go, you got it. Cool. So you were recruited. Kylie was actually here our last video on a visit, so that was probably pretty cool for her to see that. Real fast, Colin, why did you choose to come to Muskingum and specifically to shoot archery?
I chose to come to Muskingum because I like the small school feeling, and I decided to shoot archery because I'd known Craig. I shot with him for a while at a local shop towards my house, and so kind of talked to him. He started recruiting me and got me in here, and I liked the place and liked what he told me we were going to do, so decided to come shoot.
Well, it's cool to be kind of that founding team, right?
Yeah, for sure.
To be the founding team, to be the people that kind of put that, foundation, if you will, for the program as it continues to grow, because it's only going to get bigger, right?
For sure.
So, and you're a more local guy too, right?
I am, I'm from Newark.
Newark area. Yeah. So Colin's from Newark, so then again, that local feel, coming close to home, I'm sure mom and dad appreciate that too. So.
Yeah.
What about you, Grace?
I decided to come to Muskingum because I just like the small atmosphere as well.
Yeah.
The class sizes are really nice, and we're just all a big family here.
Sure.
I feel like I know everybody on campus, and it's really nice because it kind of just feels like high school again.
Oh, for
and
sure.
I wanted to do archery here because everybody's just so awesome. We're all just a bunch of friends, and we just hang out all the time, and it's really nice.
Yeah, you definitely have something special going on sure. Now, are you local as well, or?
I'm kind of close to Marietta. I'm in West Virginia, so Parkersburg.
Virginia? Okay,
it's about 15 minutes away from Marietta, so I'm kind of close. An hour away.
No, not too bad.
No.
Your mom and dad can come up for the weekend.
They come up every weekend.
So probably not as much. Mom and dad, give her some space. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. And what about you, Kylie?
So I originally was not going to come here. But because I could have went to Hawking, which is an hour away from me, and because they have a really good game warden program, which is what I want to be. But when my deciding factor was when I was looking, their team actually fell apart.
Oh, okay.
And then Craig started talking to me as soon as he could, and I found out that this was actually a varsity program. So that was another factor because most colleges have it like a club and you have to pay for everything.
Yes.
I also live in Zanesville, so it's only 20 minutes from here to the college, so I just commute.
Oh, for sure. That's perfect.
And which cuts down a lot of my costs, even though it's still pretty expensive, but
Sure.
I mean, it's not too bad.
Awesome. And you guys have been able to shoot. You haven't been able to be on the circuit quite yet in terms of national competitions, but you had a picture not too long ago with the goat, if I'm not mistaken, right, in an outdoor?
Oh, yeah. It was awesome.
How was that?
Meeting Emily was an absolute wonderful experience. She is just phenomenal, and seeing her like in her true form in outdoor was just awesome.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. And what about you, Colin? You've been able to compete nationally as well. I know you guys, gone down to Foley for the collegiate nationals and all that stuff. So how has that been for you so far?
Yeah, it's been good. I've been able to shoot the Lancaster Classic the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Shot NFA Indoor Nationals last year. Shot ASA Pro-Am and stuff, so hoping to make that same circuit again this year.
Oh, for sure.
Get out to some more shoots, maybe some IBO, Triple Crown events.
Yeah.
And it's been fun, been good, getting to know some of the people out there on the circuit, and then also getting to shoot and watch myself get better at every shoot. Unfortunately, I had a really bad showing at Lancaster this year, but it is what it is.
It's all good. It's all good. Ben and I actually talked to Kurt, who won the Senior Open from the Fairfield Outdoors shop there in Lancaster. So that was really cool to kind of hear his experience with that as well. But I think it's really important to mention that Kylie did mention this is a varsity program. So even though this is a small college, right, you guys are still competing against the Texas A&Ms of the world, the Ohio States, the Floridas. Collegiate archery isn't governed by the NCAA. It's governed by USA Archery, if I'm not mistaken. So these guys compete against the best of the best. So if they're an All-American in their sport, they are a true-to-God All-American. So I think that's really cool that you guys get to literally go and compete against the best athletes across the country. And you've probably been able to see that a little bit, too, when you've gone to these nationals, too, right?
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of people there standing up on that line, shooting with everyone else, knowing that I got some of the best archers in the program right here, shooting right next to me, is pretty awesome, and I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Perfect. Well, that's enough talking. I just wanted to introduce you guys to the people that are going to beat me tonight. We're going to go set up our spot. I think we're doing a 3-spot shoot. I can't remember which target he's using for us today, but I haven't shot spots in probably 6 months, so you guys are probably going to whoop up on me a little bit. I'm just going to aim for that center. We'll just see what happens.
That's all you got to do.
Just give it your best, man.
Yeah, exactly. Well, good talking to you guys. Let's go ahead and get over, and we'll get started. All right, cool. So we had to take a little bit of break. I'm not going to lie. I haven't shot spots basically at all. And we joked a little bit. I was anticipating today being 3D, man, and you let me down. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
They're beating me up pretty bad. Grace is a ringer dinger and just taking me to the woodshed and beating me up. Colin's beating me up. Kylie's beating me up. Everyone's beating me up. So
they've been practicing a lot this year.
They've been practicing.
They're doing good.
But speaking of practicing, we wanted to take a minute here. So you got some events coming up.
Yeah.
You got one this weekend, which by the time this video airs, it'll be different. It'll be already passed. Mm-hmm. But let's dive into what you have looking forward to this spring.
Yeah. Well, like I said, so this weekend we're gonna go to the Indoor IBO World Championships. So that's 3D.
That's more my ticket.
Yeah, and it's pretty cool because it's here in Ohio. We only have to go to Mount Vernon, so it's a short trip for us. But I know it's spot season. We're supposed to be shooting indoor, but it's good. Just we're kind of using it as like a team bonding weekend, not focusing on these little dots and just kind of have fun with 3D again. And
sure.
So we're gonna do that. That's this weekend. And then the following weekend, we're in James Madison University for the Indoor National Championships. And then, this spring, we're looking at hosting an ASA state qualifier again.
Which you did last year, too.
Yeah, I mean, last year was,
with the weather, that was a pretty good attendance.
Yeah, it was huge.
Ben was cussing me out because I was sick, and I was sick, and you ended up getting the worst day. It was 30 degrees.
Yeah,
30
it was
degrees
snowing, raining. It was hailing, sleeting all at one time. So, yeah, it was pretty bad. But, so this year, hopefully we get some good weather.
Sure.
And we have a good 2-day turnout. But, it's going to be bigger and better than last year. We've got some really cool vendors and some supporters, sponsors, and stuff like that for the university that are starting to step up and get involved as well. So
awesome.
Definitely put that on your guys' calendar. That's April, I think, 15th and 16th, Saturday, Sunday.
Perfect.
And
is that the first state qualifier of the year? Or is
I don't think it is. There's actually quite a few. There's a lot this year. So if you guys, if you're into the state ASA stuff, you guys can check that out on Facebook. They post the calendar and stuff on there. But there's quite a few this year. So if you can't make it to, to ours, there's definitely an opportunity to make it to a different
But why
one.
not come support Muskingum University? We'll be here. You get to see our faces. It's a great time. We'll probably do the dollar shot again. That had a huge success.
I think we'll have some cool novelty shots.
Novelty
some
shoots,
stuff. Yeah, and we're also we're gonna try and we're in the middle of trying to schedule an S3DA tournament for the young adult shooters this year. We have it'll be the first S3DA shoot we've done. We really want to get involved with that.
Yep.
So we're looking to try to get something on our calendar in May or June for that. And then this year we're gonna go ahead and host the USA Archery 3D State Championship again. Last year we hosted the U.S. Archery State 3D Championship, and it was actually the first USA Archery 3D State Championship in Ohio ever. So we're looking to really build and grow from that, and that will, we don't have a date for that yet, but we're thinking probably like August, early September.
Cool.
So we've got a lot of stuff going on.
Got a lot of stuff moving for sure, and we're glad to be a part of it. So I know we picked up sponsorship stuff, a while back when you started the program, and we're super glad to continue it. Yep. But well, cool, man. We wanted to take a moment, let you guys know where everything is for them. Tons of events coming up. I got to go get beat again. They're calling for me, so we're going to go get beat up. I think I got 4 more ends to shoot. So, awesome. Thanks, Craig.
All right, thank you.
All right, like I told you, these guys and gals beat the heck out of me today. So, again, took a rookie here when it comes to spots. Now, if we were shooting 3D, I got you. No, I'm just kidding. But you guys shot great today, and which is no surprise. We knew that you guys were going to shoot great. So, let's run through. What did you end up getting today? Don't add the 10.
No, I'm not.
I'm just messing with you.
I shot pretty bad. I shot at 281 shooting the USA Archery. So your 10 ring is the X ring basically. If you're not in the X, you're not a 10. It's big 9 ring, basically no 10. So, but I was just shaky. There's nothing.
I know, and they even gave me the advantage too. I got the big 10. I got the big 10. 100. What did they call it? Well, you were shooting it too, weren't you? Or
no, it was
Vegas.
It was
Vegas. Yeah, normal Vegas. So yeah. So. What'd you get?
I got a 275. Not my best day. I was pulling some 8s. Normally I shoot just 9s and 10s, but it was practice day. Get a little rough.
Well, it doesn't hurt when you have a GoPro strapped to your camera or your bow, and then you got the camera from Ben like right here in your face, right? It makes it a little bit nervous. Ben wields the magic. Yeah. Ben wields the magic sword over there with the camera puts in your face. He gets the pressure on you. What about you, Kylie?
I also shot a 275 with that little baby 10.
Yes.
I was shooting a lot of 9s and threw a couple 8s here and there. I wasn't holding very good today, so I didn't expect much. Yesterday, I shot better. I shot 283 yesterday, which, I still threw some 8s, but it's better than what I had been.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, again, thanks for taking the time today and shooting with us. I know it's kind of nerve-wracking when we just show up out of the blue and start wanting to film, but you guys handled it great. I can't wait to see some of the footage. We got to play with our new GoPros and stuff. So, again, thank you to Craig around here somewhere. There he is. Thanks to Craig and the Muskingum Archery team for having us out again for the 2nd year in a row. I look forward to coming back every year and, just keep continuing to get beat. So, I'm 0 for 2 right now.
I don't know.
So
you might beat us one day. You might get better.
One day. Keep dreaming, though.
Yeah.
Keep dreaming.
You guys will be graduated by then. So, awesome, everyone. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. Go support Muskingum Archery on all the social media platforms, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Take care.